Indian society was plagued by social evils such as superstition, harsh discrimination against women, and the institutionalized inequality that went with the rigid stratified, caste-based social structure. Social evils such as sati, female infanticide, and child marriage had crept into Hindu society. The status of women had never sunk lower.
Child marriage was common and widow remarriage was prohibited,
particularly in higher caste families. The caste system was predominant in India. In this chapter, we are going to study the following concepts: social evils,
reforms movements and colonial legislation,
other reformers, impact of the reform movements, social evils, position of women in 19th century India. Moving from Vedic society through the Buddhist period to a Puranic Hindu society and through Muslim rule to the British Raj, Indian society gives the impression of always having been a patriarchal one. During the Vedic and Buddhist periods, women, though eligible to occupy the highest positions, remained subordinate to men. As the dual customs of child marriage, parda, and polygamy took hold, Hindus preferred to marry them off at a young age, keep them in parda, marry off more than one girl to a Hindu man, that is polygamy. Sati. Hindu religious scriptures do not instruct widows to commit sati. The reasons why this practice could have come into being are uncertain. Since the medieval period onwards up to the coming of the British, the position of women in society was insecure. However, during the Mughal period, the situation had improved relatively. But with the end of the medieval age and the coming of the industrial age under the British, the newly emerged intelligentsia in Indian society made a concentrated effort to stamp it out. Child marriage and widow remarriage. In order to safeguard the honor of their women, Hindus preferred to marry off their daughters at a very tender age. It was the custom not only among the poor sections but also the wealthy classes. Old upper caste wealthy men often got married to young girls, and after their husband's death, these young widows were forced to live in isolation and under restrictions. The life of these widows was full of social limitations, exploitation, and neglect. Widow remarriage was prohibited in Indian society, particularly among the Brahmins and other upper castes.